Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel. This is your AAA Verano de Escandalo 2026 Week 1 watch along or watch party and results. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. Don't forget to turn on the bell for all notifications. And also, don't forget we will be live for the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown SummerSlam Go Home shows next week. I got to post a schedule. We're going to have a full schedule for next week, so be prepared. We may even go back live for Evolve if they got a better card. This is set to be another banger of an AAA show. I'm excited. I'm ready to tune into it. So let's go ahead and get to it right now. Make sure y'all share the stream and make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Spread the word. Let everybody know I'm live right now for week 1 of AAA Verano de Escandalo. So this is your AA Verano de Escandalo watch party for this week 1 event. There's Lola, Vice, and Iguana. For my earbuds. There's the general manager of AAA, Rey Mysterio. He'll be on the show tonight, as well as Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's son. He'll be teaming up with El Grande Americano against Dogga and somebody. Speaking of El Grande Americano, there he is. What in the world? Is there a drone flying around the audience? Yep, that looks like a drone. Yep, that's a drone. And they kick things off with AAGM him, Rey Mysterio. I found my earbuds. Let's go ahead and commentate, talk, go over the wrestlers the same the night. This show. We got Rey Mysterio on the billing tonight. Thank you, Corey. He said tonight against 3 straight weeks of incredible event. Rey Mysterio said he's been coming to the city since the earliest days of his career. He says, career in truth is that every time I step in front of you, I feel a huge pride. He says, gracias in Spanish. It means thank you. He says, you know, I'm working real hard to bring Lucha Libre behind the scenes, stage. Let's see, what else did he say? He said, after everything that has happened lately, I wanted to come out here in front of all of you. And I wanted to make you happy. Oh, here comes Omos, the Nigerian giant. Ain't no bad news for Rey Mysterio unless Rey Mysterio gets put down by Omos, which Omos could get suspended or a fine. What's going on, everybody? All right, let's get these views up, man. Share the stream. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get at least 3 or 4 likes on the stream tonight. Y'all can hear me. All right, let's get these views up, man. Share the stream. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get at least 3 or 4 likes on the stream tonight. Y'all can hear me. Help me out here. Keep on supporting the channel. We just started the watch party. He said, Ray, I gave you a week to think about what I said. Says Omos' manager standing beside him. He said, Ray, I gave you a week to think about what I said. It's Ronald. He said, I gave you a whole week to think about it. He's talking about sending him to SmackDown, and he's in NXT. He's injured, out for several months. It feels to be responsible for almost ending on the greatest living luchador than you treat us. The Latin American Championship, Omos, deserves that. That championship don't need to be on Omos. I'm telling you now, it don't. Now you're sending us to a triple threat match with almost Galenian. Priest just to have an today is historic night. It's going to give you a chance. What's the decision? So, what's that decision really? Easy. Give us back the championship. If not, this will end very badly for you. He said, listen, Dorian, I told you 2 weeks ago, all my career, I fought men who thought they could intimidate me. To intimidate me, to threaten me, and you will not be the last, says Ray. He said, Ray is not a threat. This is a He said, this is not there. This is a choice. You give us the championship back now, or I will unleash almost in a way. Well, in other words, he's saying in a way that Rey Mysterio wouldn't like. He said if things are going to be that way, it's no. Rey Mysterio said if things are going to be this way, it's no. Omos manager says you can make your choice, or you can face consequences. JBL Thomas says Ray lost his mind. Dorian, Ronald, Roden, Dorian, Ronald, and Omos just exited out the ring. There's Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. Let's get through tonight and be on AAA. Before anything, Dom, says El Grande Americano, I need to hear this from you. Tell me, will you have my back, yes or no? Look at me, man. Are you with me? Or are you with Los Piros? Tony says, are you serious? I already told you I'm not with Los Piros. Dominique's lying. You and I are the main event of AAA. Not only that, we are going to be the biggest match. It's going to be the biggest match in the history of AAA. Well, you're right. You're right. I think Dominique's going to betray Grande Americano. He said we need to concentrate on tonight. So, are you ready? Folks, I think we are looking at a betrayal here. AAA Verano de Escantados is on commercial break. AA Verano Escantados will be back on too. We'll be back on soon. I love that name, AAA Verano de Escantalo. I love that name. I love the name of this show, the name of this event. I think it fits perfectly with this event. I need to warm me up some food, man. Warm me up some dinner. I ain't had no dinner yet. Damn, I want me some McDonald's coffee so bad. I'm ready. I need me a frappe. Oh, I need. Go back job searching soon. Let's get these views up. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can tweet out my thoughts on the beginning of the show here. Ooh, let's go ahead and turn this camera off for now because the show's not back on yet. Go to page 44. Go to page 44. Y'all know Dragon League was pulled from the event due to injury, right? Thought I'd bring that up. Wait a minute, what's this? Stay teasing. Video package showing Rey Mysterio. It's back on now, folks. Must be to this must be referred to a video game. Hey, it's this a AAA video game? That's what this looks like. It looks like AA is developing a video game, their own video game anyway. What it looks like. AAA change. We got this AA mixed tag team championship match set to happen here in a few minutes. We got the Hiedra, Laredo Kid in the ring. La Hiedra. La Hiedra. Laredo Kid. Laredo Kid and Iguana. Uh-oh. Vice and Hiedra. They got a long history together. Look at Lola. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, mm. Ah. I am paying attention to this match. Mm. Vicious drop kick to Lola Vice in the corner. Mm. Diving headbutt by Mr. Iguana. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a spear. It looked like he was. Puts the leg to retain, and Laredo Kid kicks out. 450, Colorado Kid to Iguana. Why was the referee counting all slow, dude? He said, I'm going to have to go back and revisit that count. Why did the referee even count it that slow like that? I didn't understand that. The fuck was that? What kind of count was that? Lola Vice. Oh, a headbutt to Lola Vice. Uh-oh. We almost had new AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Almost. Shoulders down. Whoa! Ronald Kid just pulled Lola Vice to break up the pin. No champions. Laredo Kid and Lil Hiedra are new AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Yeah, I saw Damien 666 on screen. I seen him. Raw and SmackDown will be in Mexico pretty soon this year. Two tickets saved for real fans. Yeah, I didn't really commentate too much for that match. I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but I didn't really have the commentary. I didn't really have the live reaction for that one. The only live reaction I have is for Ray Phoenix versus Manny Vikingo for the AA Cruiserweight Championship match and the main event. Really, no reaction to that opening either. That opening was mid-average, C plus. I know y'all are shocked that I'm saying this. AA still the best show. I mean, still the best show this entire year, but that was mid-average, dude. I was hoping for something new. You know, I think the fans overall carried this mixed AA mixed tag team match. So I'm gonna give it a solid B just because the fans carried it. And just because Lola Vice did well in this match. The match wasn't bad. Oh, there's Rey Mysterio. The truth is, I called you here because I have great news to share with you and the public, he says. As you saw a few minutes ago, Dorian, and truthfully, I want to share that when I accepted this job, I made a promise that Lucha Libre gets proper exposure to the world, and this exposure signifies, excuse me, more opportunities for, you know, more valuable chance to become global superstars, and the possibility to do so. Same for Mexico. That is my goal as general manager, he says. And speaking of luchadors who are now global superstars, and speaking of luchadors who are now global superstars, he got a call. I just received a message from Penta after what happened with Piros Del Mal last week. I'm proud to announce that he'll be present August the 15th. Elsewhere, last week, Laredo Kid had the opportunity to wrestle history's most famous arena in sports. Madison Square Garden, the dream of any competitor in our industry. And speaking of opportunities in the industry, this week I joined Mr. Iguana at San Diego Comic Con, sharing the stage with none other than CM Punk, announcing the first ever line of AA action figures with metal, something incredible you're sure to enjoy. I'm also here to let all our Mexican fans know that the AA superstars, that this is only the start. I also want to remind you that next week, Gleno and wait a minute, wait a minute. They're already announcing matches for next week. I seen Gleno up there, but I didn't know who the other guy was, so I had to go back and rewind. Galeno and Del Dr. Wagner Jr. will be in action. We'll also have our second Latin American Championship qualifying match. And prepare yourselves for the confrontation, says Rey Mysterio, between two of the most exciting superstars. And incredible, in my opinion, right now, Ray Phoenix versus Minnie Vikingo. I hope you found all that information enjoyable. It was for me. And now I'm going to return to English commentary. Corey Grace and JBL to enjoy this credible main event. I thought we were getting Ray Phoenix versus Minnie Vikingo tonight. What in the hell? So that's all we got? A mixed tag team match? And a main event? The hell? I'm just stunned. Dude, I am absolutely stunned. What the fuck? So it'll be Daga and Angel Garza. So Minnie Vikingo versus Ray Phoenix for the AA Cruiserweight Championship match was announced for next week. Lapaka, Mega Wolf, and the other guy that was in the match. That's in the Latin American qualifier triple threat match. He'll be on there next week. And Wagner Jr. and Galeno will be in action. Man, I was expecting a lot more than this tonight. I don't know. Oh man, what the fuck? Did they forget that we were supposed to be getting Minnie Fakingo versus Ray Phoenix? I don't know, man. That's weird. That's weird that we're not having this match on the first week. I did not understand that. Like, what the fuck? Phoenix versus Vikingo is next week and not this week, bro. That is absolutely false advertising, bro. I'm gonna call that out tonight. I'm calling that out tonight. I'm great to message Card, man. I'm going to tell him, man, they just false advertised Manny Vikingo versus Ray Phoenix. Bro, I can't believe they just false advertised this shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We got a main event, folks. Why is Dominic on the other side of Piero's there, Mall? See, I knew something's brewing. Something's brewing over there, man. What is that on the other side of his shirt? Bro, if this ends up being mid-average tonight, dude, you might as well say wrestling has completely haven't met its ceiling this week, man. Especially with a terrible Raw and the SmackDown episodes that we got this week. NXT was mid-average C plus. Oh Lord, this was not a good week of wrestling. Bro, I may change my thumbnail. I may legitimately change my thumbnail, dude, and the title. Bro, you gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Why did they let us down? I mean, well, they didn't really let us down, but there was definitely some ups and downs on this show tonight. No question about it. And every wrestling show is going to have ups and downs. Shit happens, unfortunately. But I still think this show did better than Raw and SmackDown, and slightly better than Raw and SmackDown in NXT this week. I really didn't want to say slightly, but that's how the show did. That's how the show is doing so far. It's something though, at least, but I honestly expected more coming out of AAA. I did not think they were going to false advertise Ray Phoenix versus Minnie Fakingo for the AAA. Holy shit, man! For the AAA Cruiserweight Championship, bro. I'm about to put this on. I'm about to put this online right now, dude. I cannot believe they did that. Why would they false advertise this? God, wrestling this week has been an all-time low, bro. No kidding. I think Rey Mysterio forgot, dude. No wonder why nobody tuned in. No wonder. I don't know what the fuck is up with this week's AAA, man. I don't get it. I really don't. I think the fans are actually carrying this show tonight. Honestly, I think the fans more so carry this show than the talent at this point. Lord have mercy. It's made me not want to watch this now. I thought this shit was going to be a banger, and I got let down. And I kind of got let down. Bro, come on, man. Dominique ain't falling for that shit, bro. Dominique ain't. Look, Berto Garza done tricked Dominique. Dominique should have knew better not to fall for that. He knew better. Oh Lord, what is it with this show tonight? It feels weird, man. It just doesn't feel right. The fact that I ain't even gonna say no, dude. I already done said it. I already done said what they done did. All right, from the second turnbuckle. Oh snap! You got to wait for that tag, man. I know y'all are tuning in to hear. Y'all are gonna tune in only to hear my overall results, thoughts, and grade of this entire AAA Verano. Verano de Escatalo, week one. I think the AAA Verano de Escatalo week one has been solid low B minus. It feels like a solid low B minus tonight. It really does. It doesn't even feel mid average. Oh man, he pinned Dogger and Dogger kicked out it too. Darn, I did a hell of a good job with this thumbnail too. Damn. Well, Benny Pakingo and Ray Phoenix. I guess they'll be on there for next week. I was thinking they were gonna do this match tonight. Nope. Saved it for next week instead. Still think it's false advertising. Well, Dominique hitting three amigos. Here we go. The fans have carried this fucking entire show tonight. I gotta give them credit. They have been very, very good and loud. This is how the fans are. This is how the USA fans need to be. Angel just went to the eyes. Oh, got the legs of Dogger. Oh, El Grande Americano just sent the referee out of the ring. Bro, bro, we need a referee out here. We need a referee out here, bro. We need a referee out here. Oh my God. Oh no. El Grande is about to lose. They're about to lose again. Oh man. Bro, don't tell me they're about to lose this match. El Grande Americano kicked out. The referees have been doing fucking terrible tonight, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, you know Damien 666 is there tonight. I would not be surprised if he comes out. Rayon Bravo taking out Umberto and Bronco Nigma. Well, they ain't touching Bronco Nigma. Yeah, Ryan and Bravo are no match for Bronco Nigma, man. You need somebody that'll be able to put down Bronco Nigma. The hell is Bravo doing? Why is he in the air? Oh, crossbody. Americano. No, Angel going to get down. Oh, no. It's starting to pick up now. Bro, they need to cover again, man. Damien 666 is going to come out of nowhere. What the? There's Carmen. Damien 666, man. He's going to come out. I got a feeling he's going to come out after he was just seen. Bro, this is going crazy. All this shit is going on at ringside is going crazy, bro. Uh-uh. Grande Americano took out Bronco. Turn around, El Grande. You pay attention to Angel. Angel Garza is still having a hard time putting down Grande Americano because he keeps on kicking out. They are tearing Grande Americano up. Americano kicked out. Who? Grande Americano's getting both of them. Clothesline to both Dogger and Angel Garza by Grande Americano. What? I told you. I told you. I told y'all Dominique was gonna betray him. I told you, man. I told you, man. Dominique showing his true colors. You know he's a heel on Monday Night Raw, right? Dominique, the only reason why Dominique wanted to be in this match was to let Piros Del Mal do the damage to El Grande Americano ahead of AAA 34. He wants Americano as damaged as possible, just so he can defend that AA Mega Championship match. I mean, just so he can defend that AA Championship and win that match. And plus, he wants the advantage in that match. Everything was good until Dom turned his back. What is Dom doing? That's some bullshit, dude. Look, he leaves his AAA. He leaves his AAA Mega Champion high and dry. No, 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 no. What? What in the fuck? There is no fucking way. Okay, first of all, there's no fucking way that Dominique just aligned himself with Omos and Dorian. Oh yeah, but Kinko's gonna come back as a babyface big time. Man, I can't wait for that huge pop when Vikingo comes back as a babyface. That is going to be huge. That's going to be crazy. Which will be a long time coming. Because right now he's out with injury. Did you guys see that ending to AAA? Verano de Escandalo. I don't know if I want to call that an ending. Dominique does not need Moss and Dorian. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I don't know what I got to say about that. I know exactly what grade I'm giving this tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's not going to take long. We're going to go over everything that went down. There was good and definitely bad on this show. Surprisingly, there was bad on this show. Usually there was never bad on this show, but surprisingly, yeah. Y'all get the point. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
が5
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I lied. It did take me a while, man. I had to process after what happened at the ending of the show. The ending with Dominique aligning with Omos and Dorian had me fucking lost and confused as hell. It was surprising. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't find it to be that interesting. I just don't, for some reason. I mean, he's in two factions when he really should be in one. But we're going to talk more about it here in a minute. But I'm back here to go over your overall results, thoughts, and grade on the entire AAA Verano de Escantalo Week 1 show event. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This week's AAA was not better than last week's. It wasn't a bad show. It had some good and bad things on the show. And usually AA doesn't have any bad things on the show, but last night it did have some good and some bad. So shockingly, it did. So like I said, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest, man, about last night, about the grade for the entire show. It was a C plus / low B minus show at best. And let me go ahead and break it down for y'all right now. We kicked the show off with Rey Mysterio confronting Dorian, Rowden, and Omos. This was supposed to be big. But I'm be honest, this shit was weak. This was very, very weak. Very, very mid-average C plus weakish. Omos and Dorian interrupted Rey, demanding he hand the AAA Latin American title back because El Hijo del Vikingo is injured, and Rey just said no, and they pulled away. There was no brawl, no scandal, no nothing. That was a mid-average C plus opening for a show that's called Verano de Escantado. And then AAA false advertised the AAA Cruiserweight Championship match. It was supposed to be on last night's show. They ended up announcing it for week 2 instead. From what I heard. From what I was told anyway. I had already knew way before I was told this shit. I had already had it figured out. Then backstage, Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano were talking strategy about protecting that Triple Mania match, and Damien 666 pulled up and spoke with Americano, which was interesting. And I find it very, very interesting that nobody pointed out the fact that AAA false advertised this Cruiserweight Championship match. Nobody on Twitter said anything about it, but me. Nobody. Nobody. Not a single damn person. Not a single damn person said, well, how in the world are they going to false advertise this match when it should have been last night? It was very odd that the tag team match lasted longer than it did. They had enough time to go with the AA Cruiserweight Championship match. They had enough time to go with it. I don't know why they made the last minute decision to book it for next week. I'm telling you, if this AAA Cruiserweight Championship match would have happened last night, I would have easily gave this show a solid B. I would have. It was on the card for week 1. It was. At first, it was. But then they ended up announcing it for week 2. Just some confusing stuff with this show last night, man. Very, very confusing stuff. But Dorian, Mysterio and Grande Americano were talking strategy about protecting that Triple Mania match with Damian 666. Pulled up, spoke with Americano, which was interesting. That was interesting. So the first match of the night, we had AAA Mixed Tag Team Championship match with Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana versus Hiedra and Laredo Kid. Rey Mysterio was on commentary with Corey and JBL, and he didn't have many answers. Well, he just came from that fucking mid-average opening that we had. Match started slow. Laredo takes Iguana down to a stalemate. Iguana takes over with arm drags. Laredo tags Hiedra. And then we had Vice coming in, trying to work the armbar back and forth. Hiedra with slams, Vice with quick kicks to both Hiedra and Laredo. Yeska gets involved in the corner. Vice hits seated senton. Hiedra hits shattered dreams for 2. Lola fights back, suplex on Hiedra. And you had tags to Iguana and Laredo. Iguana diving headbutt. Crucifix driver gets 2. Laredo hits the midget Noku driver. Then a 450 splash gets 2. But the ref count was sketchy as hell. Even the announcer said it. Yeah, I heard them say it. I don't know if y'all did, but I did. My ears was wide open. They literally said what I confirmed. Iguana DDTs, Laredo, Lola, and Hiedra go back and forth. Lola hits lights out kick, but Laredo breaks it. Iguana runner to Laredo on the outside, and Hiedra hits Jaded on Lola. I mean, at least that's what it looked like anyway. So, Hiedra and Laredo defeated Lola Vice and Iguana to win the titles. History was made. I gave this match a solid low B-. The good part was Iguana was crazy over. He is crazy over right now. Lola kicks looked fire. Fast lucha pace. Here's the bad part. Yeska spot messy, and that referee was terrible. The referees did terrible tonight, dude. I'm not even going to lie. They were not good tonight. They did not do a good job with the 1, 2, 3 counts. Then Rey Mysterio comes back out and announces Penta will be back on the August the 15th AAA event. That was cool, but again, they false advertised because they were supposed to get Rey Fenix versus Manny Vikingo AAA Cruiserweight title this week, and they moved it to next week. Now, come on, AAA. Come on, man. What are y'all doing? Now, we've had weeks of solid television until they started doing that. It was still a solid show, though, but that false advertisement shit and the opening just took the vibe away from the show a little bit. It did. The Rey Mysterio comes back out and announces Penta will be back on the August 15 AA event. We already went over that. But I wonder why he's coming back. That's why I repeated this again. I wonder why. Is he going to be there to defend the Intercontinental Championship on there? Maybe. That might be why he might be appearing for that. Huge possibility. So the main event saw Piros Del Mal, Daga, and mystery partner Angel Garza versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. I knew Dominic was going to betray Americano. It was only a matter of time before it happened. The Daga partner mystery, but they didn't go outside Piros' inner circle. Daga and Dom start. Daga slams Dom, chops in corner. Dom tags El Grande Americano, and Grande Americano hip toss kicks for 2 and goes up top, gets crushed. And Angel tags in, stomps Grande in corner. Now, then we had Grande getting away. Dom tags in, gets worked over. Dom finally DDT tags Grande, backdrop to Daga. Double blockbuster gets 2. Dom teases, then hits 2 amigos. Americano hits the 3rd amigo for 2. Superplex and frog splash combo gets 2. Angel, Grande Samoan drop on Daga for 2. Then chaos. More Piros at ringside. Attack Dom. Bronco Nima is here. Rayo and Bravo. Bravo Americano came out attacking Piros Del Mal. Bravo hits that insane hero star dive off the lighting, which was absolutely incredible. I saw that, I was like, wow. In my head, I was like, wow. Grande Samoan drop for 2. Carmen shows up. Bronco choke slams Rayo and Bravo through the announce table. Grande clotheslines Angel and Dom. Dom avoids the tag from Grande. No surprise. We know how he is. Los Piros tear El Grande apart. Daga double stomps from the top, and that's all she wrote. Piros Del Mal defeats Dom and El Grande Americano. Dominique walked out and joined Omos, and Dorian Rowden on stage, now aligned with El Ojo to watch his back from Los Piros. For me, the main event was match of the night. Solid B, easily. Good parts of this match were the hot tag work, triple amigos, crazy dimes, and the Americanos versus Piros war. Here is the bad part. So yeah, good part, hot tag work, triple amigos, crazy dives, and the Americanos versus Piros war. Okay, now, bad part, way too overbooked. I'm not going to lie. Main event was definitely just that. Ref bump with no ref. And that Dom heel swerve with Omos and Dorian was very confusing, interesting, and surprising at the same time. Like I've been saying on the stream. I was very, very lost when I saw that. We know El Hijo del Vikingo is out with injury, but we did not expect Dom to align with Omos and Dorian. That was unexpected. for me anyway. And for that, it kicked it down from B plus for me, honestly. So the overall grade for this show was solid little B minus. Like I said, the crowd, mixed tag team match, and main event carried the show. Were the best things of the night last night. Today's Sunday, folks. That's why I say last night. It's not Saturday anymore. The bad things were Rey Mysterio opening, the false advertising, no Phoenix versus Vikingo, and then Hiedra getting too many title shots, the terrible referees, and that confusing Omos, Dorian, Dom ending. I'll tell you one thing. Week 2 better have a better scandal, man. I'm telling you. Shoot. Anyways, that's going to do it for this AAA Verano de Escandalo watch party, week 1. I will have some WWE news during the Monday Night Raw watch party results. You know, when I go over my overall results, thoughts and grade coming out of the Monday Night Raw SummerSlam Go Home show, which will be live for this Monday night. I'm gonna have to tell one of my YouTube subscribers, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him about AA tonight, man. I thought it was gonna be a banger, but it wasn't that much of a banger. But I mean, that main event and the crowd, they were bangers for the show. AA, at the end of the day, AAA still proving to be the number 1 best show in all of WWE of this entire year. I think the show should be a lot better next week. I mean, even better. Not a lot better, but even better. Honestly, AAA wins in terms of which show did better last week. AA did slightly better than Raw and SmackDown. And NXT. NXT is right behind it. Honestly. It's right behind AAA for this week. Overall, AAA wins. Wins last week's week of wrestling. So. Hopefully, next week's card will be a banger. Hopefully, it'll be a banger this time. I don't know about last night. I think last night was a solid little B- for it was. Well, folks, I'm stepping out. Good night. The schedule will be posted on the YouTube community tab, Facebook newsfeed, and Twitter X. Make sure your notifications are on. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go check out all the other watch parties that I have on the channel. Make sure you share those. Spread the word. Let everybody know to subscribe to the IWN YouTube channel if they're new. And let's get some likes on the stream, please. As soon as I end this, the stream will be proceeding. And I will be putting in all timestamps in the description for your favorite parts that you might want to hear. Those of you that have YouTube Premium, you should be able to download this watch party and results. Should be able to download the streams. So, anyways, I'm out of here, folks. See y'all back live for the Monday Night Raw SummerSlam Go Home show. Peace. Adios. I am out of